Guys, so for the video I did last telling you guys about biggest punishments, people are online. Oh, they are really, there's a lot happening online. But before I get there, even Tacha, before I get there, let me talk about the eviction show. What you can currently see on your screen is the results from today's eviction show. So the show started and Ebuka asked a few questions to some people. He asked Kidwaya that what's up? He looks like he doesn't care about the unity in the house. And Kidwaya was like, yes, the Ebuka is right. That this him right now, he has even received insult on top of settling matter. So right now, as it stands, he won't stress himself. He has said it to whoever cares to listen, that if people want to do rubbish, he will grab his popcorn and watch. Ebuka asked Tonani Badge that the alliance that she had at the beginning of the show, is it still working for her? And for her, she was like that she's getting to know everyone, so she won't say anything like that. And that she was like, am I in an alliance? This guy, I'm getting to know everyone. Ebuka, I'm getting to know everyone. She insisted on that too. Then Ebuka told us that the jury will be sent to the arena and they will be sent the names of the bottom two. And they will have to decide between the bottom two who would leave. Yes. So they introduced the jury, and the first jury was Bisola from the Sego Bay season. Yes, that was Bisola. And for her, she said she thanks God that she's not on the show. Yes, because that she can say that people are trying to act and all that. They're trying to know that they're celebrities and act. But the house brings out the other side of you. So she's glad she's not on the show. And she's nervous and afraid of this particular work she came to do. The second jury for tonight was Dora from the lockdown season. And she said she was excited to be on the show. Also, she was nervous. The third person, which was the last jury for tonight, was none other than Mike. Yes, from the Pepper Dem set. And for him, he said it was incredible to be back. And he has contacted MC Olumo. If people can remember, I go report all of them. I go call MC Olumo. The way he sang that thing. So he just jokingly said that. As they were sent to the arena, Ebuka then moved into the house to talk to Sisi, and he asked Sisi to explain the thing or the beef or whatever was happening between her and Pere, why they are not talking and all that. And for Sisi said that because he was like, why is it that deep? And Sisi said that it's not that deep, that they talk from time to time, just that they're not close, that she does not understand his vibe, and that's just it. It's not that deep. And he asked Pere the same thing. And Pere said that Sisi walked up to him and asked him not to speak to her for the rest of the season. Then later came back to say that she's available to talk. He just has to find her. And that the whole issue, according to what he heard from Neo, was that he did not stand up for her and support her during her argument with Alex. Which after the show she confirmed it that Neo, because people were saying that Neo was a snitch and all that, why did he go and talk? And Perez said that thing to create something between Neo and this thing. Whereas Cecilia confirmed it after the show that Neo even told her that he told Pere and all that it's not that deep. And she was like, if she had even heard his answer before she gave her own answer, she would have said the real truth of the matter, that he was carrying face and all that. He acted that way because of cross. At this point, they showed the jury. Dora was fanning herself, and Ebuka was like, that thing is not heat to extension that is doing her and all. Then they sent the envelope with the bottom two names to the jury for them to make their decision. The ninja showed them the bottom two housemates and told them to vote, and they started sweating. They were like, that who sent them to do this one? That this one is actually very confusing and very difficult. Apparently, we did not know at that time they were to choose between Seyi and Princess. Oh, they were to choose between Seyi and Princess, and it was difficult. And then they told them that they had to write it down and send him back to the stage, which they did. Ebuka moved into the house and he spoke to Angel, telling Angel that what's up with her and Cross. He has not heard them having a conversation. And Angel was like, yes, that's true. And Ebuka was like, Okay, why? What's the problem? And Ninja said there's no problem. It was at that point that Ebuka asked all the nominated housemates to stand up, and Princess was evicted. Apparently, all the three members of the jury, which is Dora, Bisola, and Mike, they all voted for Princess to be evicted. Too sad. To think that if they had followed the normal voting process, it would have been Seyi that would have been evicted. So last, she got dealt the same hand again, because she was the first to be evicted during her season and now the first to be evicted again. So on the stage, she was asked, that Princess was asked about the whole thing with Neo, and she was like, "What thing with Neo?" That she met new people in the house and that's it. He now asked her that why did it take her so long to like free herself and all that, and she was like, that she takes her time to do anything she wants to do, and that there were a bunch of people in the house that she had never met before, so she had to take her time. Ebuka then told her to give a shout out to her brand, since she has always wanted to showcase her brand, and she gave a shout out to her two businesses, and she said that you people should support her, and that she's back to the market. Yeah, so she's back to the hustling market. At this point, they ended the show, but not before saying that this year, it's not, the lock your faith challenge isn't just going to be for the winner. Yes, you have to lock the top three housemates. Yes, so you lock the top three housemates, and 30 fans are going to get 1 million naira each for locking the correct top three. And it's going to be done in 2 rounds. The first round is from 7th to 20th August, while the second round is going to be done from 25th to 31st of August. So go lock your fave. Maybe you could be selected at the end of the show when they're doing the raffle draw to be one of the people to get the 1 million naira. I get to Tacha. Let me tell you guys, okay, how Ebuka ended the show. First of all, Ebuka told them, that's the housemates, that he saw their confidence, and to him, he's the confidence for him that some of them did not even pack their clothes and all that, and he ended the show. Then Sisi, Doyin, and Ilebaye were having a conversation, and Ilebaye she basically apologized to the two of them, and Sisi told her that it's fine, that for her, she's happy with how things went, because she wouldn't have had a happy conscience if Ilebaye would have been disqualified, because she would have felt so guilty, and she wouldn't have been able to get that off her mind. And that she's grateful to Big Brother that she did not get a strike and all that, because the thing that they played, the video that they played was so heated, and the truth of the matter is that she doesn't even want to portray herself in that light anymore. She doesn't want that whole fighting thing to be associated with her, because that was what was associated with her the previous time. So she doesn't want that. That she's not upset, that she was just basically scared for herself and for Ilebaye, but that she's grateful to how everything went, because she would have been so mad at herself if she had gotten a strike. That she kept on squeezing Seyi, because she too, she was tipsy, kind of. So she was squeezing Seyi because she did not know if she had hit back or done something that would require her getting a strike or anything like that. And for her now, she's just going to be on her own, basically, because she, like, the play that she has been playing too much, she will not do that, because she doesn't want a trigger or anything that would make her be in that light again. And then she was now telling Doyin that when she went to her locker, that Alex started shading her. That it was just two of them that were there, and Alex was saying that some people feel like bad behavior is to be celebrated and all that. That she just did what she went there to do and just locked up. She did not say anything. She left there because right now she's avoiding anything drama, anything that will bring confrontation or anything like that. She's avoiding it. Then Ilebaye asked if right now people hate her or anything like that, and they were like that she shouldn't worry about that. That for now, Sisi was like, even her, she doesn't know if that whole thing is working against her or for her. So the thing now is just to act like, it's just to do your normal thing. However, avoid any form of wahala. That's basically it. And Ilebaye was like, henceforth, if people even insult her, she would tell them thank you and just play the fool. So let's talk about the tweets that Tacha made and some other housemates made. So Tacha came out concerning the whole 2 strikes that Big Brother gave Ilebaye. Now, let me give you a backstory. Remember, during Tacha's set, Tacha was disqualified. And why was she disqualified? She was disqualified for pulling Mercy's hair. Now, Mercy flung her hair in her face, and Tacha was like, you don't do that. If you do that again, I will drag your hair. I'll pull your hair. And Mercy did it again, and Tacha pulled her hair. And that was what got Tacha disqualified. Now, some of you might argue that Tacha already had 2 strikes. Tacha had 2 strikes, but at that point in time, all strikes were cancelled. So as at that point in time, Tacha had no strike. But because she pulled the hair, Tacha automatically got 3 strikes and she was disqualified. So Tacha came out and she tweeted. She was like, Article 15, sub 1 of the Big Brother Constitution states that. She now put laughing face. Then again, she tweeted and said, bunch of jokers. Then again, she tweeted and said, can somebody give me another word for 419, please? Then again, she tweeted, if I don't get an apology before tomorrow, what will happen here? Now, from this tweet, you can tell that Tacha is basically offended because she feels like Big Brother played her dirty. Now, this is not even the first time that Tacha have said it, that Big Brother played her dirty. But then again, later she came outside and she was like, well, it's their show, so they have the power to do what they want to do. So right now, it's a thing of, I pulled someone's hair, you disqualified me. Whereas Ilebaye pulled someone's hair and choked another person, and you gave her 2 strikes and gave her a pass. What do you think about this? Is Tacha right for demanding for an apology, or is she not right? She should just keep quiet. Also, Tacha came hard on Seyi. Yes. So she was like 0.89%, be the loudest, I'm ashamed. And that's for Seyi. We all know that Seyi has been talking about her in the house, to the point that someone even tweeted asking her what she had given him, and she responded that period and said pussy juice. So now she has decided to have his time, and she's like, you even get 0.8%, but now 0.89%, but now your math sharp pass. Well, moving from that, so Lekon also tweeted about this whole Ilebaye thing, and he was like, I shall not be disqualified in Jesus' name. Amen. At Ilebaye. Lizzie also tweeted, and he was like, Ilebaye is going nowhere. No evidence, una go explain, tire. Now, I said it in my previous video when I spoke about what happened and what she's likely to get. I said it that right now, she is currently bringing boss to the show. So Big Brother would not disqualify her. I said it that he will give her 1 strike, highest 2. So saying that he gave her 2 strikes, I am not surprised at all. Biggest house, biggest rules. So that's all I have for you guys on this video. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Please share my video, like, comment. Bye guys.